Welcome to the FactFinder instructional video series. In this first set of videos, we'll be covering how to use the various user interface components of FactFinder. When you first get Discovery set up, you'll be at the App Center, this view that I'm looking at here. The App Center is the launching point into other, deeper views in FactFinder. At the top, you can see that we've discovered 8 applications, 10 machines, and 7 collectors. Now you might be wondering, why do we have more machines than we have collectors? That's because the collector can see connections out to remote machines that a server is making and track its contribution to transaction performance. So there will often be more machines than installed collectors. In the system summary pane in the middle, I can see my top 5 applications sorted by average response time and the top machines by CPU contribution. This is to give you a clue of how your environment's doing and which applications and machines might need attention. At the left, I can see all the applications and machines discovered in this environment. You won't have the green status indicators that I have here. We'll cover setting those up in the monitoring video later in the series. But if I want to explore an application, I can just click on it and see key performance indicators of its performance over the last 10 minutes. Things like average response time, load, and scaling behavior. At the right in the map, I can see a topology view of how this application is set up and configured. I can also explore individual machines to see much the same information, their response time, their load, but also their CPU and memory utilization, which I can see here. The App Center is just one launching point into deeper views of FactFinder for seeing applications and machines. There's one other critical component that I want to show you. That's the top transactions view. In this view, I can see the top transactions sorted by various metrics. I've got it sorted by average response time here so that I can see the top slowest transactions in my environment. I could change that to max response time, load, or errors. I can also filter this view. Let's say I just want to find the transactions that are part of the MyCo portal. If I start typing MyCo here, you'll see that this view has become filtered for the top slowest transactions in the MyCo environment. In the table, you can see the average response time, max response time, load, and errors of these transactions. I can also see what protocol they are. You can see that we've got a mix of web pages, CICS transactions, LDAP, DNS, and SQL transactions. But let's say I just want to see the top SQL transactions in this environment. If I go up to the filtering button here, I can take off all protocols and just turn on SQL. That concludes our first tour of the user interface of FactFinder. These are the launching points into deeper views. In the next video, we'll cover going deeper into applications, transactions, and individual machines.